Hi guys. Okay, today we're going to be finding the least common multiple between two numbers. We're going to learn what that is by doing an example. I'm going to find the least common multiple of 6 and 15. Well, I start with the word multiple. First, I need to find the multiples of 6 and the multiples of 15. We can't list them all because there's an infinite number, but I'm just going to start listing until I run out of space. The first multiple of 6 is 6 itself. The next one is 12. The next one is 18. The next one is 24. The next one is 30. The next one is 36. I'll stop there for now. I might need to go further. The multiples of 15, the first one's 15, the next one's 30, the next one's 45, the next one's 60, and the next one's 75. Okay, I've listed some of the multiples of 6 and some of the multiples of 15. Now I need to find the least common multiple, which means the lowest one that they have in common or that they share. So, do we see any multiples that they share? I see one. 30 is in the list for 6 as well as the list for 15. And since that's the only one in this list that they have in common, it's certainly the lowest one that they have in common. So 30 is the least common multiple of 6 and 15. Why don't you try one? Try to find the least common multiple of 10 and 14. Pause the video and give it a shot. If you found 70 to be the answer, you got it. List the multiples of 10 and the multiples of 14 and find the lowest one that they have in common. In this case, in our list, only 70 was in common, and that's certainly the lowest. The next thing you'll be learning about today is how to find the greatest common factor between two numbers. We're going to start with this third word, factor. First, we need to list all of the factors of 21 and all of the factors of 30. So, the factors of 21 are all the number pairs that can multiply to give 21. So I'm going to start with 1 times 21. Another pair of numbers that multiplies to give 21 is 3 times 7. And I'm going to make sure I have commas in between all of my numbers. Now I've listed all of the factors of 21. Now I'm going to list all the factors of 30. 1 times 30. 2 times 15. 3 times 10, and 5 times 6. So 30 has a bunch. Now, in the list for 21 and the list for 30, we need to find the largest one that they share. So first we'll identify the ones that they have in common or that they share. They certainly have 1. They have 3 in common. And those are the only ones they have in common. So of those two, which one is the largest? 3. So 3 is the largest factor they have in common. In other words, 3 is the greatest common factor between 21 and 30. Now you try one. Try to find the greatest common factor between the numbers 15 and 35. Pause the video and give it a shot. If you said 5, you got it. So that's your lesson for today. We're going to be finding the least common multiple between two numbers, as well as the greatest common factor between two numbers. Have fun!